Hi, Shabbat Shalom everyone. This week we are going to be in Parshat Haazinu this Shabbat. One of the songs of the Torah. We know there's 10 prophetic songs featured inside the 5 books of Moses, and Parshat Haazinu very much epitomizes this as we are going to sing it our way as we're coming out of Yom Kippur, we'll be coming out of, and coming into the festival of Sukkot. And what an opportune time now. A phenomenal idea I've actually brought down within regards to an idea from this week's Parsha is that there's a relevance, let's just say, of this week's Sedra, is Moshe being ordered up to Har Nevo to pass away. He's going to actually go up to the mountain of Nevo, and then he's going to pass over here. Now the Torah says that the mountain that Aharon, he dies upon, was called Hor Hahar, the mountain of Hahar, which great rabbis tell us it means that there was one mountain on top of another mountain. That's what's actually derived over there. Now what does this really mean? Now the great rabbis tell us that Hashem flattened all the mountains in the desert, in the wilderness, as Bnei Israel passed, so we would have an easy path, an easy walk to come through. Now there are 3 mountains that were left alone though. That was called Har Sinai. Obviously we learned in Parshat Yitro that we'd receive the Torah on Har Sinai, the mountain of Sinai. Hor Hahar, the mountain of Hahar, that was another mountain. And Har Nevo, which is where Moshe is going to pass away, as we see in the 6th Parsha. Now the idea is that these 3 mountains over here correspond to 3 crowns. Now friends, what are these 3 crowns over here? The Mishnah in Avot, Masechet Avot, in chapter number 4, verse 17, cites that Rabbi Shimon says that there are 3 crowns. There's the crown of Torah, there is the crown of Kahuna, and the crown of Malchut, kingship also. And the crown of good name rests on all those matters in of itself respectively. Over there, as they get the term Ola al Kabelhin. This is what the terminology we use. Now, Har Sinai, the mountain of Sinai, that actually matches the crown of Torah. This is for obvious reasons over here. Har Nevo, respectively, is the crown of Malchut over here. For this is where Moshe passes away. And he had the halakhic status of a melech. This is what great Rabbi Steinberger actually says over. Now, Hor Hahar corresponds to the crown of the Kahuna. This was Aaron. Why is that? Aaron was a Kohen Gadol. He was a high priest, as we very much know about and have been spoken about on various occasions before. And has a double mountain. For Aaron also has not just a Kohen Gadol status, he has a Shem Tov, a fantastic name also, which rises now above all the other crowns. For he went out of his way to make a peace between the members of the Bnei Yisrael. As we see, there was, the Medrash actually states over that the most used name after the Midbar, when they were in the Midbar, was Aaron, because he made shalom bayit between couples inside the wilderness. He promoted peace. If you saw there was quarrels between various different peoples, he will tell, no, he didn't mean it, no, she didn't mean it, he didn't do this, and so on. That's why he built on shalom bayit and greatness, and that was a greatness of Aaron Cohen. But so these 3 mountains are really corresponding to these 3 crowns over here. And maybe we all be, I'm just recording this for Yom Kippur, maybe we all be crowned in the book of life. Everyone watching Gemar Chatzimot Tova, to everyone before Yom Kippur, and the Shabbat Shalom to everyone just before Shabbat over here. And amazing, I think this was actually brought down from Rabbi Tugendhaft. I think he's actually based in the United Kingdom. So on that note, fantastic Shabbat, fantastic year, and just many blessings here and brachot here from Israel, and sing our way to a good Shabbat, a good New Year, and to a good Sukkot that's going to come in due course. So thank you very much for watching, and be well.